All right, hey everybody. Testing the audio quick. Let's get some feedback. If you guys can hear me, let me know. If you need some adjustments, say the word. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Got the box sitting right here. This is so exciting. Oh, I haven't been this stoked to unbox something in quite a while, and this is the very first time I have ever gotten one of these here. Ever. Audio sounds crisp. Good, good. I want to make sure I'm not peaking. I want to make sure I'm not making, headphones pop and all that fun stuff. I made some adjustments here the last time I was working with my audio. I've also made some video adjustments to try and make it really, really crisp and clean for the video footage. Um, but yeah, this is an amazing day. I can't believe this is actually here because I never thought it was possible. But yeah, yeah, you guys are gonna like this. I have a feeling. Just trying to give people a chance to share the stream and actually join in and get a chance to talk and all that fun stuff. Walking around zoo and I can hear you clear. That is awesome. I hope you're having a fun time at the zoo. That actually kind of sounds like a blast. Hmm. You'll have to bear with me. I got all excited. I was eating lunch, and all of a sudden, I hear the doorbell, and it's my favorite delivery guy standing there, and he goes, "Dude, seriously? Seriously, they put what it is on the box? Are they nuts? Seriously?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I guess that's a thing." He's like, "I had to protect this with my life and limb." So, yeah, it's important. For sure. Haven't been to the zoo in a long while. Nice. Okay. So I apologize if you hear stuff falling over. It's just Funko Pops and whatnot. I'm trying to clear the area because I wasn't as set up as I thought for this. Um, now, this, wow. Oh, I'm so excited. Small kids. Okay. And just to see how important this carton has been sealed with pilfer proof tape, and if the seal is broken, check contents before acceptance. And this is one of those things where I'm a stream. Well, this makes nice lunch break. Hello and welcome. Glad to see you guys. This is a wonderful way to spend the day. I was not really expecting this to go this smoothly, but I'm glad to see everybody. Um, Pick one: Asus, MSI, and Oris, and why. Okay, I want you to specify graphics cards, motherboards, or peripherals like monitors, etc. Because I can give you a reason for all of them and they could be separate. Motherboards, I would personally choose MSI. I have had the fewest amount of problems with MSI motherboards across the board, and I have built with over 100 separate motherboards from them and had zero issues. Um, Aesthetics wise, I absolutely adore a lot of their higher end boards. Now, cost wise, I would actually have to say something different. Um, Candlesticks, they make great gifts. Yeah. Um, Old man Ian, good to see you here. It's a pleasure. I'm glad to catch you in. Um, Now, if it were a graphics card, I actually rather enjoy the Asus lineup. Not the tough series. They're okay. They're a very entry level card for every category. But the Strix series, like they're one of the best coolers, and it's been proven time and time again, with the exception of like EVGA. But if you say peripherals, Aorus, every single time. Every single time. Their monitors for price to performance right now cannot be beat. Price to performance. Now, if you want sheer performance and you're willing to pay the price tag, go with Asus. But I don't have that ability. Like, I can't fork over, you know, $2,000 to get a 4K monitor that's 43 inches. Period. But my 32 inch, on the other hand, from say Gigabyte, would be not even a quarter of that price and still give amazing performance levels. So yeah, I have some interesting opinions when it comes to gear, but that's not what you guys are here for. Asus tax is real. It really is a big thing, and you know, the only other ones that I would actually say come close is actually the Predator lineup from Acer. The Predator lineup, they're very, very close in performance level. Cost is a little bit less, but they're still up there. They've got that high tax that comes with it. I mean, I've still got my Predator monitor from 3 years ago at 1440p, 32 inches, 165 hertz, and it performs like the day that I bought it. I just can't argue it. So, you can hear this cutting sound, and that's because I am popping the seal on this box. I am so excited. Seriously. oh man, I'm nervous. And one of my reps that I spoke to was actually like, dude, you don't have to say thank you. You don't have to even tag us in anything. This is because we love what you do and we want to help. It might not be much, but it is amazing. And I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, just don't even worry about tagging us. No, nothing. You don't have to. I was like, I want to. I want to. I don't care. I really, really want to. And, oh, here we go. Okay. So I'm going to turn to the side just a little bit so you guys can see that I just popped it open. We've got some lovely bubble pop. This sounds like Japanese sex tape. Oh, okay. All right, here it goes. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? This is, oh, yeah. I haven't even held one of these ever. This is new. This is, oh, what? I have never even seen one in person. Oh, yeah. You guys still can't see. Still can't see. I gotta pull this bad boy out of plastic. No. No. I'm gonna hide it while I pull off this plastic. I have never seen one in person. I have never held one. I have never even had the chance to see how it performs. Old man Ian, you are correct. You read that? You read that? Nvidia GeForce RTX 3090. I have never seen one, ever. And we officially got in. Now, this is not for me. This is not for me at all. Like, I don't get to keep this. This is going to somebody else. And I want you to realize that, like, they sent this specifically because I told them I wasn't keeping it. And so we officially have our first contact at Nvidia. And he said he supports what we do. And I can't thank him enough because not only does he support what we do, but his father was a Korean vet. And that says a lot. And, you know, because I have this sitting in front of me and I don't want anybody to be out of this, like, I want everybody to get to experience this with me. I'm going to actually unbox this card right here because this is absolutely incredible. And if you guys have any issues, let me know. Oh man, that thing is heavy. What? Oh, jeez. Like, good gravy. Oh, this is ginormous. Wow. I'm a big dude. This thing's bigger than my head. This is amazing. The person that this is going to, I cannot wait to surprise this. Like, I can't wait to surprise this person with this card because they have been such a staunch supporter since they introduced themselves that it's scary. And here is our dual 8-pin to 12-pin adapter. Just as old man Ian said, inside this little box. And then we come with a neat little quick start guide that, you know, nobody pays attention to. And yeah, like, okay, so if you guys have been paying attention to what I've been doing lately and the posts that I've been making, that insanely high-end motorcycle build that I'm doing right now, the one that's got the custom loop in it and the custom monitor in the back and you name it, like, everything is unique about this build. Threadripper 3970X, 128 gigs of RAM on an MSI TRX40 Creator motherboard with a full custom loop on a Ryzen Tech Nix Pro chassis with a Ryzen Tech brand new pump res combo. I can't wait for any of it. Like, this is our piece de resistance right here. And so this is actually going to go on the back side of that chassis because it's a dual-sided chassis. And I wanted to keep it with the stock air cooler because I wanted to make it look like it was actually part of the motorcycle itself. Like it was the cold air intake on a motorcycle chassis. That was my goal with this card. And the fact that the representative sent this over to us is absolutely amazing. Sorry about the noise. I had to get the lid back on. But you guys, I'm in shock still. I can't believe this is sitting in front of me. And I'm so excited for this person. I genuinely cannot wait to hand them their finalized build because I am doing this reveal as well as 4 other PCs in June live in person. We are doing fundraising right now to try and raise enough money to where that I can actually do all of this in person live. And it's going to cost about $1,500 for the entire trip because I have to stay for over a week. But we have a few other opportunities that are going to happen while we're down there. And I am going to be stopping along the way and handing over systems the entire trip. We have a disabled vet that's in Rapid City that we are meeting the first night. And then once we get to Salt Lake, we have a computer to hand over to a Purple Heart recipient. Then we have another computer to hand over to an old Army helicopter mechanic. And then we've got another one on top of that that we're going to be building in person while we're in Salt Lake with a group. And it's kind of a surprise. I want to get it filmed and put it up for the channel so we can have more content. And I'm going to be doing vlogs the entire trip. And then finally, that motorcycle PC is going to be the very last piece. Oh, wait, no, I lied, because I am actually giving away my own personal rig that's sitting right next to me. The Getsuga Tensho Bleach PC that I built myself for me, I am giving away because I am going to be rebuilding my own personal system. And it's going to be entirely up to them. Like, this system was built to perfection, and I want somebody else to be able to enjoy it. That's how much I care about our mission. So overall, 5 PCs that we are going to be doing over this trip, and we need to raise as much funds as we can to get this trip to happen, because I can't do it alone. I really can't. And I hope you guys are with me in saying that this is amazing. Nvidia, seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. This right here will elevate this build to an entirely new level that we have never been able to attain before. Thank you so much. And to everybody watching, to everybody seeing this, to everybody sharing this, this is amazing. I couldn't do it without any of you. Seriously. Every single one of you makes this dream possible for others. And to be able to hand over, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Without all of you, none of this would be possible. Every single one of you shows us an amazing support system that we've never had before. And even in these rough times where, we've got 3 graphics cards to make 28 computers, you're still supporting. You're still showing us that you care. You're still trying to find ways to help. And how you can help now is share us with your friends and family. Share us online. Share us on your social media. Like, subscribe, share our content. Find our live reveal videos. Find our film testimonials. Find anything that you can about us on our link tree and share it with everyone you know so we can raise enough funds to continue operations, because without your help, we cannot do this. We've got 5 that we can do, and we're going to do it in June. Live reveal, share it with everyone, please. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys being here. You're amazing. And I hope that we can make this next few months, I want to make absolutely amazing. There are ways to get GPU, man, main thing is everyone doesn't know how to. The biggest problem right now that we are reaching is that we cannot afford them if we're trying to get them retail. Even if we were to go through Linus and do his verified gamer program, things like that, we cannot afford it. Getting GPUs from sponsors is even more difficult because they only have so many samples that they are allowed to give out. And right now, because they are in such high demand, headquarters for a majority of these companies are telling their reps not to give them out, but to sell them because they don't have the inventory to meet demand. This is why we have 3 cards total. 3. That's it. Nothing else. So I want you to understand. Oh, Frag Artist, you just sent something. What's going on? Oh, man. Here we go. Looks like I gotta log into PayPal, huh? I appreciate you, man. Yeah, it currently right now, because we receive samples that are free of charge, reps are just not able to give them out. They don't have enough inventory to meet demand. So I want you to realize that we don't have the funding like a major charity does. We run off of in-kind donations. Our funding goes strictly to custom parts, tools to create builds, and the shipping costs involved with sending not only a custom computer across country, but all the peripherals that go with it. And each build averages anywhere from $150 to $200 per build to ship out. If you add all that up, if we do 28 builds, you're looking at well over what, 28 by a couple $100. I mean, that's still a lot of money. And even if you don't factor in any of the custom parts or any of the custom cables or any parts that don't get sponsored, we come up with the difference. So like graphics cards, we would blow our budget in 2-3 graphics cards entirely, and then we wouldn't have anything. It's a lot of money. Yes, it really is, and a lot of people don't realize, but our charity being as small as it is, we just can't justify those costs. So we try and minimize the level of expenditure that we have to what we absolutely need. And by doing that, we're able to help a lot more. But right now, because of supply, we had to cut back. Um, before things got really bad, I ended up having to buy a graphics card because we had a failure in a system and we couldn't get it replaced. So I had to use some of the budget to go get a used graphics card. Put the used graphics card in, and it leaked everywhere, and we couldn't get reimbursed because it was an eBay purchase. Well, then we had to replace that one. That was $1,000 altogether. We do have Amazon. It's called Amazon Smile. If you type in smile.amazon.com and let me hire you to design my new workspace, I would gladly do that in a heartbeat, man. I really would. Amazon Smile, it works by typing it in, logging into your regular Amazon account. You can actually go to programs and click on Amazon Smile, and then you find our charity. All you got to do is search Shellback Tech, and we're on the list. And once you select us, from then on, instead of going to just Amazon.com, you got to type in that smile.amazon.com, and it donates 0.5% of every qualifying purchase to the charity directly. Now, I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but if you had, say, 50,000 individuals spend $20, that becomes a lot of money overall. And like we have one individual, he said he spends on average with his business account about $12,000 a month on Amazon. If you do $12,000 a month, that ends up equaling out to $600 in donations just for us. And that's $600 a month. And that's a lot. So it does help. It really does. If you want to share other things, we're on Tiltify. Get your streamer friends, get your gamer friends together and create Tiltify fundraisers. There's direct donate buttons on there. They can use card and PayPal. Absolutely. There are multiple ways to help out the cause. And by sharing what we do with everyone, you can reach a lot broader audience. And our logo is everywhere. If you need a copy of our logo, message me. You can put it up on your stream. You can put our information up on your stream. You can put our link tree up on your stream, what have you. Share it with your personal pages, your business pages. All of it helps. And if you've got older parts, but they're still within the past 5 years and you're not using them, send them our way. I make them. I put them to use. I really do. Um, Putting things to use is something that I have made work. And if it's not a pretty part, or a, you know, if it's something that isn't the greatest performance, I have found other ways to put those types of parts to use. I have built custom computers for kids in need in the area, veterans in need in the area that don't necessarily want a gaming or streaming or content creation PC. Like we had one kid, he's on the spectrum, and he's been making art. Well, he's trying to learn digital art, and so I slapped together a build out of unique parts that I couldn't really put together for a disabled veteran build because they weren't the greatest performing. But because he's only 11 years old, this kid was able to make use of these things and actually put them to work. And so now he's learning, he's elevating what he does, um, and that's an amazing thing. Stuff like that, we want to help. We genuinely want to help. We want to be there for those that are in need. So if you can share, if you can broadcast it out to your friends, what have you. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing, and I appreciate every single one of you for being here. I am going to step away now because this has got to be fitted into that system. But I hope you all had a wonderful time. Thank you for stopping out. Thank you for sharing in this amazing unboxing. And I hope to see you all again soon. All right. Thank you so much. See ya.